What up, party people? How's everybody doing today? Give everybody the Happy New Year shout out. What up, what up, what up? Come on in and say what's up. Hit the like button. Please come on in. Say what's up. Hit the like button. Say hello. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody is ready to get back at it. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let's do a roll call. Where are you saying Happy New Year's from? Put your city in. Let me know your city so I can shout out your city. There go Cleveland 216. Stand up. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Truemonger, what's poppin'? Dorian Grant, Happy New Year. Tiffany Whitaker, Dallas, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, brother Zoe from Camden, New Jersey. Hey Zoe, Happy New Year. That's Lauren B. Theo Washington, Year of the Gemini. I hope so. I hope so. Chuck B, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Theo Washington, Charleston, South Carolina. Gavin Russell, London, UK. Happy New Year. Truemonger, happy fiscal New Year. Absolutely. Darissa Hunter, I hope I said your name right. Happy New Year, Tampa, Florida. Happy New Year from Detroit. That's Terrence Munger. You already know what's up. Happy New Year, Zoe from Atlanta. Vanetta Colbert. Tobias Hewitt, I think. Muncie, Indiana, all day. What up, what up? Tommy Hooks, Antioch, California. Gangsta Teacher, Arkansas. Let's go. Gastonia, North Carolina. Happy New Year, Curtis. Jay Jimerson, Happy New Year. We already know that's Dallas. That's that. There you go. Fort Worth, Texas. Happy New Year. T Jenks, Happy New Year. He's North Carolina as well. Yeah, man. Happy New Year, Georgia, Toledo, Ohio. April, what up, what up, what up? Israel Young, Happy New Year to my mentor and teacher, Zoe Williams. Be nice. Happy New Year, bruh. Zoe 313, just touched down. I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody is happy. I hope everybody enjoyed the family over the holiday weekends. Weekend or break, holiday break season, over the holiday season. I think that's what it is. Aloha from Hawaii. Happy New Year, Travis Booker Jr. MFC, Virginia Beach in the house. Happy New Year, brother. Yes, yes. Angel May. Happy New Year, Zozo from the 918. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed your family. I hope you guys enjoyed just everything that the holiday season brings. And I hope everybody, I'm praying and wishing that everybody takes that momentum of the holiday season into the new year with a feeling of encouragement, with a feeling of, gratitude. And I hope everybody gets what they want. I hope everybody gets to the space of just satisfaction, contentment, and peace, and joy, and all of that stuff. I hope everybody gets it. I sincerely wish and pray on all of you that you get what you're working on, what you're desiring, what you're manifesting, what you're bringing into your life. I hope you get it all. You know. April D, happy 2024, infinite power. Drew Mackey, happy New Year, family, dragon year. Lloyd Hinton is back at it. Happy New Year, Lloyd Hinton. B, you already know, brother. That's right. Pretty Brown Mimi, greetings from Jacksonville, Florida. Happy New Year and happy Kwanzaa. Final day, day 7. Imani, that's my daughter's name. Yes. Hey everyone. Yeah, pretty brown Mimi. I saw your post. I saw your post. I was like, Mimi out here, she banging on folks. But I love it. I love it, Mimi. I love it. I love it when you come in. I love it when you call in. I love the fact that you show up and you support the show. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, I love it. I love it. I love it. Mike, Happy New Year, family. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So normally I was planning on doing a ZoWhat morning show today, uh, but I got to the studio and my spirit wasn't right, so I just told Sarah, I said, nah, we gonna back off of today, and I'm gonna take the full vacation and get back on the grind tomorrow. The grind starts in earnest tomorrow. I just felt like I needed the whole vacation time to really just reset, recalibrate, refocus, and just center myself in a little bit more peace. This has been a much needed time off to kind of recalibrate and refocus. So I'm gonna be ready tomorrow with another banger for KBLA. And again, I want you guys, if you guys have any show ideas or topic ideas that you think I should cover or that you think I should revisit, just email me at vor106@gmail.com. That's V as in Victor, O as in Apple, O as in Oscar, R as in Ralph, 106@gmail.com. VOR. V as in voice, O as in of, R as in reason, 106@gmail.com. VOR. Right? Today is the last day. So I knew it. Spirit was just off a little bit. I just knew it. Like, nah, man, I'm gonna chill. 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 And I just wanted to get out of that. Dealing with wisdom repeated, dealing with death. A lot of people are. I know a couple weeks back I told you guys that one of my good friends passed away, and on the 10th I have to speak at his funeral. I mean, 2023 took a couple folk from our cigar lounge community. So yeah, I have to prepare myself to do that. Yeah, man, it's been a. So, do you do New Year's resolutions? No, I don't do New Year's resolutions. Do you do New Year's resolutions? Is the question? Because I think I'm not saying I don't do New Year's resolutions because they're bad or something, or because they're not effective. I don't. But me personally, just speaking from myself, I don't do them. I usually have projects and all types of things already in motion, going. So yeah, I don't really do them. Not saying you shouldn't. Made by Monty, 317 Indianapolis. I pray your best year ever, Zoe. Thank you, man. Thank you for everything you've brought. We sincerely appreciate it. All right, Happy New Year. Thank you, brother. Joseph, what's good? Hey, family. Hashtag one love to each and every one of you. That's right. Praying for the Cigar Lounge fam. Yeah. We lost a giant in our community. Stand up, brother, solid brother, man. We connected on fatherhood, on brotherhood, on manhood, on friendship, and just a solid brother on business. We connected, and for the past 5-6 years, man, solid brother, just a very solid brother. Philosophically, intellectually, like all of his books are over here, man. We have a library here in the Cigar Lounge, and every single one of those books over there comes from his library. And we have sat and pontificated on the contents of music and on many different occasions. Just a solid brother, man. And he leaves 2 young boys and a wife and a mother and a father and a brother, just heavy stuff, heavy stuff. What up, Blue Moon? Blue Moon, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Blue Moon, what's happening? Yo, 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 what's happening? Say Happy New Year. Get in here and say Happy New Year. That's the least we could do. Let's all hit the like button. The like button is free. Let's all just get in here and say Happy New Year. I know a lot of people are back to work today, or they might be going back to work tomorrow. But at the very least, just say Happy New Year, man. We appreciate it. Let's put some good energy on this stream, on this live, and yeah, just say, hey, how you doing? Atala, what up, what up, what up, what up? Atala, I'm trying to do a quick push. Brother Mel, happy fake New Year. Okay. Yeah, I read the same book you read that talked about the original year. But just in context of today and what's going on, how it's perceived today, it's okay. Auntie, happy New Year. 2024, yes sir. How do I qualify to be a member of the Cigar Lounge? First off, I guess you have to be in LA or Inglewood, or I don't. Blue Moon, Blue Mom, you seem to be the only one who can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Everybody put up an emoji if you can hear me, because Blue Mom says they can't hear me. Oil Purr, yep, hear you fine. Elliot Tinsley, been following you since 2023. Love you for everything you've done. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Volume is low. Thank you. You guys might want to turn the volume up on your phone. Can you hear me better now? 1 2 1 2. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Yes, yes, yes. We appreciate everybody for coming in here. But getting better. Sound is good. C. Ruffin. Yes. Happy New Year. I can hear. All right. You can be heard, Zoe. There's some static / feedback, but you can be heard. That's all I need. Well, I don't know where the static is coming from. I don't know where the feedback is coming from. I'm sitting in the chairman's lounge right now. 2013, not 2023. Got you, Elliot. Yeah. But your brother Zoe is getting ready to get back at it. Listen, tomorrow, KBLA Talk 1580. I don't know what you guys want to hear. I've got several topic directions, but I haven't chosen one. What's a slapper? What is a barn burner? What topic would you like to cover right now? Gordon Sesames? Yes. Sound is clear. Charles Walker, I hear you. Happy New Year. What's the quick push, Unc? I done forgot, because somebody got me off talking about the sound. Desiree O'Connor just retracted her message. Blue Mom says thanks. There we go. Oh yeah, the quick push. That's what I'm talking about. The quick push for topics. I want you guys to email me at voiceofreason106@gmail.com. voiceofreason106@gmail.com. Okay. And if we want, we can do an impromptu ZoWhat show right now. If there are current events that you think I should talk about, just mention those current events in the chat, and I will give you my perspective on them if I'm aware of it. Zoe, what book are you and your brother Mel referring to? No, I was talking about my brother who passed away, and I have to speak at his funeral. My brother's name is Jakeem Stewart. I was just saying, all of the books in the chairman's lounge, in the private chairman's lounge, are his books. He constructed this library, and on many occasion, he and I would sit down and discuss the contents of some of the books. That's what I said. I don't know how it turned into something else, but that's okay. Um, yeah, yeah. I have a new Kick account. I want everybody that follows me on YouTube to follow my new Kick account, because if we can get all of the subscribers that are here to go over to the Kick account, uh, I want to turn that into the primary source of where I broadcast. Right? Zoe, you should host a book club. I feel like you would be awesome. Well, I would love to host a book club. It could be virtual, or I can come to your city. Um, what is necessary in order to execute something like that is a point person, somebody who wants to set that up, wants to facilitate it and make it happen. I can show up, right? I can show up. Now, in terms of the Kick account, my son will get it to me. He's already set it up, but he'll give me the link. And then if you follow me on Instagram at HRH Mr. ZoWhat, at HRH Mr. ZoWhat, if you follow me on my Instagram at HRH Mr. ZoWhat, I'm going to post the link to the Kick account over there. And I want everybody to go subscribe, and tell a friend. We have to do a better job. I mean, listen, let's just keep it a buck. What really blew the late great brother Kevin Samuels up was that people took clips and just put them all over the internet. And I'm asking you guys to do that for your brother in 2024. In 2024, I'm asking you guys to take the time and clip it. If you like it, if you think it's fire, clip it, then tag me. Clip it, then tag me. You have my permission to click it, then tag me. What is your take on the Puff Daddy TD Jakes controversy? To me, it's more rumor than fact, right? A smoking gun or the other shoe is going to have to drop, meaning somebody has to come out against TD Jakes in the same way that they came out against Diddy, right? I'm just saying in terms of allegations, because allegations are just allegations, and sometimes allegations are just rumors, right? I'm not speaking any ill will against TD Jakes. I don't know the man. I don't know his personal life. I don't know anything other than his ministry. And his ministry is quite dynamic. His skill set as a minister is quite adroit. However, that does not exonerate him from being a human being. So would it surprise me if any of these allegations turned out to be true? No. But I tend to err on the side of neutrality when there are no facts, right? When it's just somebody said something. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody said that TD Jakes was at, unless some photos come out and you see TD Jakes and it's not Bobby Brown, it's actually TD Jakes getting a lap dance, then I'm going to look sideways, right? Then I'm going to say, okay, cool. If you compare him to the Eddie Long situation, Eddie Long had accusers coming out and saying, yo, this is what happened, that's what happened, blah, blah, blah. Now, maybe I missed the accusers, maybe I missed all of that, but until we have some real information, and that's another thing that the internet does. The internet is excellent for swirling innuendo and implication and swirling, suspicion, right? So I tend to stay away from a lot of that because the conjecture and all of that stuff just takes up too much mind space. Y'all got any more? TD Jakes playing those Eddie Long gangs. Apparently there are a few tapes. Well, then the tapes got to come out. You know, when R. Kelly was accused, a tape was there. Like, oh, is this you? No, that's my brother. No, that's you. You understand what I'm saying? So these are all alleged until there are, you understand what I'm saying? Until there is some concrete evidence, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, any more? Y'all got any more things you want me to cover? What up? Any more current events that you think I should cover? Get my take on, my perspective on. I will say this. The weather in California has been weird. It's been raining a lot, and it's been raining really hard. It's been raining crazy. And then in Ventura, there was a tsunami. And then today, in Long Beach, 4.1 earthquake. It's cracking. 2024 is off to a great start. Hey, and if you guys so choose, please hit the like button. Please hit the super chat as my brother Lloyd just did. I'd appreciate it if you guys could get day one of 2024 off to a great start. Lord knows your brother needs your support. Please continue to support the channel. You excited for Shark Week this year? Ha 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 ha. Michael Bell. Ha ha ha. Ha. Bad accidents in my town as well. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the weather has been weird. The tsunami, that was crazy. All up and down the West Coast. Of course, there was a major earthquake in Japan. I think it was a 7.1 day before yesterday, and the whole West Coast was put on a tsunami watch. Typically, those waves don't always make it over here, but at the end of the day, you know, tsunami watch, especially from Japan. Hey, Elliot sent a cash app for $5. We appreciate it. Thank you, Unc. I sincerely hope you have been resting. I have. I have tried. I mean, my granddaughter is in town, and wow, it's been a whirlwind of activity. Truemonger, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for heeding the call. Reno Molina, I got 5 on the cash app. Thank you, sir. DJ Inglewood, hey Zoe, what are your thoughts on this coming year's presidential election? Do you think there will be some type of cyber attack this year? In short, what do you see coming? I don't see anything coming, but what I do know is predictive programming is in the television, in the media, and the stuff that we watch. Leave the World Behind was executive produced by President Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, and his wife Michelle Obama. And if you look at the content, the way it was written, that was a cyber attack. In that presentation, in that film, there was a cyber attack. Did you guys see that? And the way it was laid out, you know, you could tell he contributed thoughts and ideas and concepts to writers so that they could frame it in such a realistic way. One of the scenes that was really crazy was the scene with the Tesla. You guys should go check that out. That was all of the Teslas were just crashing into each other, which created a huge blockage that kept people stranded on a particular part or side of the city. Has anybody seen Leave the World Behind? Has anybody seen it? Oh, that was Xylon. Thank you, Xylon. We appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Has anybody seen that? It was a good movie, but again, predictive programming is for real. So when the brother, thank you, Attila, for the cash app. So when the brother talks about what do you see coming, whatever you see coming or whatever you think might be coming, you probably saw in a movie or in some form of media, because that's how they tell you what's going on. And again, on the spiritual note, in order to balance their karma so that they can stay in power, which is really cold-blooded, they got to tell you. You know, when Kevin was doing my show years ago, he used to say that all the time. They got to tell you what's happening. And how they tell you is through media. And media has always been a form of propaganda, right? This is how they get messages out. Whether it's messages about how cool cigarettes are, or whether it's messages about how damaging cigarettes are. Reno Molina, thank you for the Cash App. We appreciate it. Thank you. Right? Yes, I saw it made me ramp up my prepper. You saw the whole prepper element that was there as well. And you saw how unprepared most people were. Very interesting movie. And of course, it's sci-fi and it's fiction, but you know that they can sprinkle a little taste of truth in there at the same time. How do you do the bank dirt spell, Sir Jenks? Tell me about the bank dirt spell. Sounds, is that hoodoo? Voodoo? Hoodoo? First, last. April D, thank you. Sowing a seed of greatness. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can everybody follow April D's call to action here? She's sowing a seed of greatness. Can everybody sow a seed? We got 100 people in here. If 100 people gave $5, we would have a very powerful day today. That stuff has been happening, but most don't bother paying attention. Why do you think they didn't mention a certain enemy during the Leave the World Behind movie? Hoodoo. Yes, I recognize. Tell me about the bank dirt spell. I'd like to hear about it. Sir Jinx, you sound like you hit some bad dope. Did he? I don't think so. I don't know. I was trying to figure out how the black family still allowed the white folks to stay in the house like they owned it. Now, that annoyed me. Julia Roberts is a great actress. She played the Karen to the nth degree, so much so that I just despised her character. I just couldn't listen anymore, because had it been me and my family, and that was my home. Listen, damn, the world is in trouble. I got privy to information. Damn your contract. Here's your money. Get out my house would have been my movement. Hey, Mac Shug 510. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell me what the bank dirt is. April D. Tell me what that is. Shug. I'm staying on point. What up, man? You guys are in here showing love. We appreciate it. Let's all do it. Let's get that in our spirit for 2024, man. We gotta all move as a collective. When we say let's do it, everybody should do it. It shouldn't just be one person. It should be everybody. And when I say everybody can operate and participate at different levels, right? Everybody doesn't have to do what Lloyd did. Lloyd gave $50. Everybody ain't got $50 to give, but if you got 3, if you got 5, do that. I'm staying on point. Happy New Year, family. Continue to soar into 2024. Salute, Mr. Zoe. Asheo. DJ Inglewood, thank you for the 5 spot. That message was triggering. Yes, I saw it, and I was kabuki out over the whole thing. Yeah, I bet. Facts. I'm staying on point. Made by Monty. Thank you for the 5 spot, brother. Zoe, set a date to move to another platform and use YouTube to let people know where to find you. That's what I'm about to do. Me and my son have been working on it during the break. You know, we've been working on it during the break. Thank you, Monty. Are y'all okay on the West Coast? They say y'all got some earthquakes. Yes, I just mentioned the earthquakes, or an earthquake, 4.1 off Long Beach happened this morning. Yeah, I didn't feel it though. I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil the movie for me completely. No, you should see it. Mahershala was great. You should see it. And they stayed in their own basement. I wouldn't have stayed in my own basement. I would have been like, man, get out of my bed, get out of my house. That's what I would have did, but you know, they wrote it a different way. Uh, we would have been scrapping for real. For exactly, I refused to watch that movie. No, you should watch it. I wasn't gonna watch it until finally somebody in here says, "Oh, this is one you probably need to analyze and break down," which I did, and I'm glad I watched it. Uh, I don't want to say your name incorrectly. Shaiteria, Shaitira, Shaitira. I'm sorry. Fowler. Happy New Year. I'm gonna call you Shy Shy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Atala. What's the word queen? Let's see. Nothing much. Okay, here we go. I heard about an earthquake in Japan. Yes, that was the day before yesterday, I believe. It was a 7.1, and we were on tsunami watch. And then we had some naturally occurring tsunamis that happened in Ventura, up and down the west coast, I believe. Yeah, real stuff. If the KBLA show isn't controversial, maybe a new channel could allow it to grow on YouTube. I would beg to differ first, last. I think the KBLA show is probably one of the most controversial shows. Uh, have you, no disrespect, brother, have you watched The Voice of Reason? The topics that we come through with on a daily is crazy. It, can somebody explain it for him? Because I don't like to toot my own horn, but yo, the content, listen, that show is unlike any other show about relationships. If you notice, everybody else about relationships is really about exploiting the gap between black men and black women, right? The so-called rift between black men and black women. Everybody else is picking a side and they're coming from an oppositional perspective, right? My show has clinical, spiritual, psychological, metaphysical, and just downright powerful intellect driving topics that are just pushing the envelope. And if you go through and you listen to those shows, man, you'll realize, yo, this thing is different. And maybe it's not considered different because it's pedaling so fast. Mm. And I'm not just trying to call you out or you know, be combative or disrespectful to your point. I appreciate you even typing that in there. But I just wanted to let you know, man, the Voice of Reason is crazy. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Let's see. I want to take the time out to thank you for all you do for us as a community, giving great knowledge and life lessons. You are very necessary to us all. Thank you, good brother. Again, I appreciate the sentiment, but let me just push back a little bit. It's not totally true. If a person can't understand you, or if a person doesn't resonate with your message, you are useless to them. And as the brother just articulated so well in his statement, controversy sells. Always has. Drama sells. Sex sells. Enlightenment is a hard sell, right? Self-work is a hard sell. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not an easy sell. Taking personal responsibility and accountability for how your life turns out. When you tune into the Voice of Reason be on that. And that's a hard sell. Like if you walk away with a true discovery about why you hurt internally, man, a lot of people don't want to go down that rabbit hole. They'd rather go down the rabbit hole of entertainment. They'd rather go down the rabbit hole of BS for a lot of people. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of people prefer that over any introspective work, right? Reno Molina, I appreciate it, man. Let me see. I look at all the movies and TV series as case studies to decode past, present, future, aka now. I understand it. Whatever platform you move into, let me know, and I'll mark it up. Yes, yes, yes. The topics be fire. That's what I'm asking y'all. Like, y'all tell me if the 100 and some odd people that are in here right now say, yo, man, the topics is garbage, then I'm gonna have to go look at it a different way. But the response that I'm getting, and then you also have to remember, this is YouTube. This is a place where I've been shadow banned for almost 3 years. I've been at 72,000 or below subscribers for 3 years, right? Every time I get a little bit over, 72,000 subscribers, they go yank 150, 200, 300, right? I've been shadow banned for almost 3 years on YouTube. But if you look at my podcast, that's Spotify, all the podcast platforms, right? Pandora, Google Play, all of those, right? All of that, I'm in the top 3% of all podcasts in the world. Those are ginormous numbers. Top 3%. There is a website called Listen Notes. Listen Notes. If you go to Listen Notes and you type in Zoe Williams, Voice of Reason, top 3%. Where do you get your money from? Go get that money maker dirt money. Go around at the bank. 888. Your spirit will guide you to when and where. April D, what I need you to do is just email me. VOR106@gmail.com. April D, email me, because I've never heard of that, and I would love to participate. I'm open to all spiritual practices, all religions, all belief systems. I'm not closed off to anybody. I would love to hear about it. VOR106@gmail.com. Street Chemistry. Zoe is one of the most underrated YouTubers. Well, you have to understand, I'm shadow banned because I heard a lot of people speaking on it, probably in a disparaging way. But the reality of it is, man, you missing out if you haven't tapped in it. First, last. Zoe's show is great. He's a very talented guy. No, I'm just saying, a lot of times, hey, S. Montgomery, thank you so much. Happy New Year, Zoe and fam. We appreciate you, S. Montgomery. You've always been rocking with us. You've always been supporting us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, a lot of times the success of a particular show is judged or gauged by YouTube. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. YouTube is just one stream. Shouldn't do that, right? Topics, fire topics on the VOR. Zoe, have you watched Scarface on? Yes, that Tiny Desk was quite possibly the greatest Tiny Desk ever. I've always known about Scarface's talent. I've always regarded him as one of the greatest MCs of all times. Definitely one of the greatest voices of all times. In my years as an A&R person, I had a formula for what I was looking for in an artist. As a hip hop guy, if you're an MC, you gotta have lyrics, you gotta have metaphors, you gotta be an incredible writer. I always looked for writing talent. Scarface has that. But if you don't have a compelling voice, right? A KRS voice, a Chuck D voice, LL voice, Cool Mo D voice. There are a lot of people with an amazing voice. Like Kendrick has an amazing quality to his voice. Andre 3000 has an amazing quality to his voice. Guru had an amazing quality to his voice. Nas has an amazing quality and character to his voice. I always look for voices. Ice Cube, an amazing quality and character to his voice. When I heard Scarface, I knew, like, oh my God, this dude, he got that voice. along with the lyricism and the storytelling and all the other things that he was able to bring to the table. Uh, that Tiny Desk was absolutely astounding, one of the best ever done. So, yeah, Scarface deserves it all. Neophyte Bocor, thank you. How do you feel about Dr. Cornel West's presidential campaign? Will he gain enough momentum? Unfortunately, I don't believe he will gain enough momentum. And it is what it is. Super genius, super intelligent. I had a chance to talk with him. Just brilliant brother. I think if he would have went Democrat as opposed to independent, I don't know if he's still independent now, or whichever party he went for. I think he would have had a little bit more traction if he would have went Democrat. But because he didn't go Democrat, I don't know if there's enough delegates to support him. But brilliant brother. Brilliant brother. Brilliant. Hey, you guys keep hitting that super chat. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Please continue to like, share. Most people don't want to be accountable for their SHIT, and that's a big problem. Happy New Year's, oh Samuel C. Yes. People prefer distractions and drama. If you don't have to look at yourself, then you can remain blissfully ignorant once you know you're accountable. 100%. Quality content versus pop culture is a challenge, but it's a challenge that is worthwhile. I know you are booked and busy as you should. Is there room to start a book club, starting with the 48 Laws of Power? I would love to start a book club, but I need somebody to administer it, and Zoe just shows up. I can't, because I'm only one person, right? Speaking of that, everybody who ordered He Is Risen in the last weeks of December, I'll be shipping out your packages this week. It's just too much. I'm one person, right? I am one person. I don't have a whole media team. I should, but I don't have that, right? I should, but I don't have that. So you guys have to be a little bit more patient with me in 2024. All right, I'm gonna get your stuff out to you ASAP. But yeah, if you guys want to do a book club, somebody who is available here in Los Angeles should reach out to me and say, hey, Zoe, what's happening, homie? I do this, I do that, blah, blah, blah. Hey, can you set up a Zoom? Yeah, I can set up a Zoom. Boom. I'll charge you guys $10 and we'll do a book club. Something crazy, you know? And we'll do a book club. YouTuber sounds like he works for you. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Watching your show makes me want to be better as a man in my relationship and in life. Listen, brother, thank you. Listen, I've lost and failed so much. Personally, to be honest, I don't know how I feel when I hear that. Now, on the one hand, I feel like, oh, okay, you're learning from your mistakes and you're sharing with the people. And you're giving back to the people, and the people are grateful and thankful for your insight and the way you've been able to grow and learn. But let me tell you something. I want you to listen to me very carefully. The inspiration that you say you get from me, the motivation that you say you get from me, comes at a great cost to me. There's been a lot of hurt. There's been a lot of loss. There's been a lot of disappointment. And I'm just the type of person that's going to go inside and question and figure out and try to find answers and connect with people and have conversations and discussions to get a better understanding of how I made a mess of things. And then once I am able to frame it in an idea and a concept, I may write a book or I may do a show and share it with you. So on the one hand, I'm grateful that what I've been through can be used as a stepping stone to make you better. But as a genuine work in progress, I want to be better. Right? You know, I told you I have a friend who does the human design, and I was having this conversation with him, and he was like, yo, you're a manifesting generator. But your position or some position I'm in is the martyr position. He was like, you gotta fail at relationships. You gotta have difficult relationships because that's where you extrapolate all your wisdom. And then you, as a teacher, as a universal teacher, you gotta push that out. And I've been reluctant. It's a hard road to walk because I gotta keep breaking my heart, and I don't want to. I gotta keep falling on the sword, and I don't want to. Shit, I want to be somewhere happily ever after, chilling and posted and hanging out. Man. But apparently that's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you. Please, thank you for utilizing the information. So, what do you think would happen if we stop acknowledging slavery and allow a generation to grow only with the knowledge of us as kings? Is it necessary to rehash trauma? Is it a subliminal plus or minus? That's a great question. Unfortunately, when you talk about the talking part is just the language. That's just, this is what happened. The stories, the oral stories that are passed down. With or without those stories, the generational, genetic, epigenetic trauma is still there and will manifest. So when it manifests, what do? You got to talk about it. I mean, look at most people in relationships. Most people in relationship are self-unaware. They don't know that they came from a broken situation. They don't know that they came from a broken home. They don't know that they have a maladaptive attachment style. Most people don't even know what their attachment style is. But from a genetic level, from an epigenetic level, look at the biology of belief by Bill Lipton to get a better grasp of epigenetics, right? Epigenetics from the etymological root, epi, above, genetics, above the gene. This is something that's passed down. That's just a fancy word for generational curses. I say generational curses are actually generational tasks or generational curriculum. Things that are passed down for the current generation to overcome and not to perpetuate. So, great question, made by Monty. That's a great question. But you have to remember, talking about trauma is just the language. Then if we go even deeper into Alfred Korzybski's work, he says, the definition creates the condition. So if you're talking about your past trauma from the positionality of a victim, now you have created victimhood mentality. The definition creates the condition. Alfred Korzybski, who was a linguist, right? Master of language, right? A linguist. The definition. So y'all did this to us, and y'all, now if you come from the perspective more of, yes, this happened to us, but it didn't break us. Yes, this happened to us, but we're still this. Yes, this happened to us, but you did it out of envy and jealousy. This is why they don't want to teach CRT. Because critical race theory, looking at it from a critical lens, from a scholarly lens, oh, we don't want the little white kids to feel bad about themselves for something that they're not responsible for, but their people are. And they benefit from the wealth from that. Right? They benefit from the wealth. Do you understand? Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Y'all tell me. Y'all done slowed down, man. Y'all done slowed down on the super chats. I really wish y'all will push us over the top, man. We just scraping by. We got 120 something people in here. Can everybody say hello? Everybody say Happy New Year. You guys should say Happy New Year to each other. Everybody say Happy New Year to me. Say Happy New Year to each other. Let's get this thing started off right. Any more questions? Any more current events? What up, Wyland? Did I say it right? Waylon. Attila, man, let me tell you something. Man. I think I'm gonna do that show. People don't know how to appreciate, right? People feel like I can appreciate you as long as I'm getting what I want from you. I appreciate you based on how you show up for me and my wounds. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it, Tommy. Thank you, brother. Thank you for heeding the call to action. I wish others would follow your lead here. Thank you. And for everybody who's already done it, thank you. But I think maybe we need to revisit the concept of appreciation. Appreciation isn't blind acceptance of a person's bad traits, right? That isn't appreciation. Appreciation is being able to say, I know I'm dealing with a human being, and I know they're flawed, and I know they have their issues, right? But how can I appreciate and be thankful and grateful for all the other good things that they bring into my life? Many people lose sight of the so-called good things because they also base things on a transactional level, which makes everybody into an option, right? And so people as options are like cars. Every year there's a new model with more options, with better options. Once you get acclimated to the options that a person has, you're inevitably going to see some other people with better or more options. Do you understand what I'm saying? So to be thankful and grateful, right? For all of the good things that a person brings into your life, or has brought into your life, or is to you, it's hard to do when the human aspect of them comes into the relationship. Meaning, when they hurt you, when they disappoint you, when they let you down, when they upset you, we live in a society that if you upset somebody, if you disappoint somebody, that is a demerit against your character. That kind of, or it's like a psychological stain. It kind of just stays there, right? Forgiveness is conditional. Acceptance of apology is conditional. So appreciation has to be revisited, because I don't know if we really have a true understanding of exactly how to appreciate another human being in an intimate setting. This is why we get upset when people let us down, when people don't live up to our expectations of them, when they don't provide, the outcomes that we're in the relationship for. Thank you, Shug. Appreciate that. So, yeah. Happy New Year, Mr. Tyrone. Happy New Year. So it's a heavy, it's kind of heavy. So, yes. Yes. Any more? Any more? Does anybody have any more for me? Anybody have any topic ideas or suggestions that they think I should cover tomorrow? Email me As a matter of fact, Attila, put the, if you don't mind, Sister Attila, could you put together the appreciation topic? What is appreciation? Do you know how to appreciate others? How do you appreciate yourself? What is the true meaning, purpose, and value of appreciation within intimate relationships? Can you put that together? Maybe we come back, right? Maybe we come back for 2024 tomorrow with appreciation, the meaning of appreciation. Maybe we come back with that. Attila, if you put that together, just give me, 5 to 7 questions. That would be amazing. How do you deepen trust in your intuition? Acceptance. Accept what is coming to you without judgment. You deepen your trust in your intuition. There are many different practices, Meditation. Meditation is not fighting your thoughts to be quiet. It's not reprimanding your random thoughts to be quiet. Meditation is allowing those random thoughts free reign without judgment. Can you imagine you got these random thoughts going in your mind and you're saying, be quiet, be quiet. I'm trying to meditate. I'm trying to meditate. Many of us do that while we're meditating, right? I'm trying to meditate. I'm trying to quiet my mind. I'm trying to be still. Come on, I don't want to think that. That's not meditation. That's concentration. Concentration is not meditation. Meditation is an allowing. You allow the thoughts to come in. You don't judge the thoughts. You don't beat yourself up about the thoughts that are coming up. Oh, you might start thinking about porn. You might start thinking about a naked woman. You might start thinking about your ex being with her new man. You might be thinking about all kind of stuff, right? That's not meditation. You let all of these things flow. Let those thoughts flow. You don't say, I shouldn't be thinking that. You don't say, let me stop that from happening. You let those things flow without judgment. And when you do that, boom, you'll notice that those thoughts will start to get quiet. And I've had a moment, maybe a couple of moments where I reached this space where the volume on the random thoughts got lower and lower and lower and lower. Have you ever put on like some noise canceling, earmuffs? I mean, I'm talking about like the high-end ones, like they really just block out everything. It was like blackness. I got blackout blinds in my crib, right? Being able to quiet your mind by allowing, that's meditation. You get like a mental blackout where everything just blacks out. And I've been able to achieve that once or twice. Not often, but once or twice. Yeah, I would love to have Brother Dr. Umar back on the show. I would love to. I don't think I know how to get back in contact with him. It's been many years since he was on. Who's the last person to, Jacinda Lewis. Yes, that was her. She said, how do you deepen your trust and intuition? Does that make sense? The intuitive process is an internal process, right? It is an internal process. If we talk about meditation the way Krishnamurti talks about meditation, he says meditation is attentiveness, deep attentiveness, where you are aware of the fly on the window, no judgment. You are aware of, a gnat crawling on your shoulder. You are aware of the crinkling sound of a book whose pages are flapping because there is a fan moving. Attentiveness, deep attentiveness without judgment. And, this is different than attention, attentiveness. Many people want to be paid attention to, but attentiveness is a kind of awareness. Right? Don Williams, what up? What up? I hope I answered your question, Jacinda. Anybody else have any other questions? Anybody else have any other topics you want me to cover? I mean, I'll stay in here if you guys ask me questions. I'll stay in here if you guys stay active with the likes and the super chats and questions and discussion. But if not, your brother's gonna take off. Y'all got questions? What's up? Talk to me. Happy New Year, Don Williams. Yeah, yes, I hope that that answered your question. Jacinda Lewis, Happy New Year. Yes, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys all had I hope you all had a wonderful 2023. I hope you all had a wonderful 2023 with me and the Voice of Reason. I hope I was able to take you guys on a journey. I hope all of those topics, over 300 topics for 2023, man. I hope all of those topics had something in them that was useful to you. Is it possible to love someone else if you don't love yourself? To me, not really. I think what you're gonna have is a deep attachment. We think it's love, but it's really attachment. All you gotta do is take whatever we're attached or whatever we think we love away, and you'll see an attachment wound manifest. Right? Love begins with self. And I know this. I know this firsthand. Right? I know this firsthand. Love begins with self. You love yourself unconditionally. You accept yourself unconditionally. You approve of yourself unconditionally. You acknowledge yourself unconditionally. When I say unconditionally, I mean the good, bad aspects of yourself, the light and darkness within yourself. You accept yourself, right? You start there. You kind of want that less from somebody else, and you begin to just be there the way I was just describing attentiveness with meditation. Thanks for stopping in, Zo. I had more thoughts last night. Unfortunately, I overdid the Hennessy. Hey, don't worry about it, Ida. You'll be all right. VOR Facebook group, a daily cigar bar conversation. Set it up and I'll join the group. Whatever y'all want to do, set it up. I will join the group. Right? Set it up. Set it up. All right. Did you see my question? No, I didn't. What was the question? Can you type it one more time? I'm looking right now. What was the question? It was very necessary. I had a long night with the sibling whom I've been needing to have a heart-to-heart with. Right? I understand. Do you agree with Krishnamurti's opinion on love? And his opinion on love is? I think I know what you're talking about. First show of the year. Love this. Yes, yes, yes. I think I know what you're talking about, Attila. What is his opinion on love? Because he has a short on it. on YouTube. He seems to argue that decentering self brings love. Yes. Well, when he talks about the self, he's talking about the ego, right? Krishnamurti is anti-self in terms of ego. He calls the self the center, right? Because the ego centers itself at the core of everything. If you do this, I will be happy. If you show up this way, I will be happy. If you don't irritate me in this way, I will be happy. Absolutely. Many people can't experience love because the ego, their center of who they think they are. I was raised by such and so and so. I'm from whoop-de-whoop. My people are this and that. We have this and that. I went to this school. I have this education, level of education. I am, that is the self as the center. You know, I drive this kind of car. I live in this neighborhood. I have these types of resources. Very difficult to experience something that is supposed to be on a conscious level synonymous with God. Many people in the spiritual realm will tell you God, listen to what I'm about to say. What everybody believes in God, but what people don't understand is God and love as words are synonyms for the same thing. Do you understand? They're synonyms for the same thing. Right? This is why so many people can't reach that level of consciousness because there's so much ego, there's so much fear, there's so much anxiety, there's so much pain and doubt and spiritual depravity that it's just almost impossible. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed talking with me today. I just wanted to get in here because I didn't actually do a ZoWhat show today. I just wanted to get here and talk to y'all. My ego was strong when I first picked it up, the book. Freedom from the Known, maybe more than a year ago, 2020 now. I can read more of it and not get uncomfortable, I understand. Agreed, that chapter on love is groundbreaking, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your January 1st. We're going to get back at it tomorrow. Don't hesitate. There's a lot of people in here right now. Please don't hesitate. Email me. I want to see at least 20, 30 emails with topics. If y'all could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. VOR106@gmail.com. 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 That is my personal email address. Send me your topic ideas. The topic, you give me the topic, give me 3 or 4 questions, and I will do the rest. I would really love for you guys to show up tomorrow and do this show with me, all right? Peace, love, and soul train. Appreciate everybody. Love everybody for tapping in. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for super chatting. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.